for a few minutes, and I'm okay with that. Kind of getting tired of the whole live thing, honestly. I really been working on some other videos, doing some other projects, actually, some other video projects that not the kind of stuff you normally would expect from me, but got to work on stuff with my friend Mark, so been doing that. Chasing this silly dog around the house, that's been going on. Kind of slowed down on the shorts too. I still do some here and there. Hey, Kaylor, it's good to see you, man. I was glad to get by your live today. It's been a while since I've been able to get by. Spring kind of, I think, came a little early this year for us here, so I've been out probably 2 or 3 times a week, field herping, shooting video, definitely doing what I can to make some new content for this coming new year. Really wasn't happy with a lot of the stuff from last year. I mean, I was kind of happy with it, but it's just, I'm getting to go more places this year. Don't have as many restrictions that I had last year. This year, we'll say that. But anyway, just kind of got a little down on the whole live thing. It's just like everybody's going live all the time, and I'm not knocking it, but I kind of also, by the same token, you know, I just got tired of doing it, and I haven't done it like for a month. I think last time I did was when Desert Wolf went off. He's going to be away for a little while. And dude's a good buddy of mine. We've been kind of grown tight over the last couple of years. And but anyway, I've already been out I've had about 4 or 5 really good trips under my belt this year. And the weather's still going back and forth in Oklahoma. So you have your days where it's like, really good day to go flip rocks, and some people are finding a lot of stuff. Some days I'm finding a lot of stuff. Other days, it's herping. It's kind of like gun fishing. Sometimes they bite, sometimes they don't. And, but anyway, I just kind of thought, heck, it'd been a while since I'd done a live, so I figured, I'd jump on and do one tonight. I don't have to be in the office extra early tomorrow morning, so I was just kind of like, yeah, why not jump on and do a live tonight? Just kick it, hang out. I know not a lot of people are gonna, because when you quit doing lives and you've been doing them, you kind of lose the audience that you had because they're not looking for you. I understand that completely. But I am glad to see you Kaylers pop in. I just kind of feel like I've missed your channel for a while, and there's kind of this core group of people, like when you start doing a YouTube channel, start doing a YouTube endeavor, there's these people that you kind of latch onto and get to know when you're first doing it, and they kind of show up on a lot of your videos, and so you kind of have a hard time forgetting them. And you're one of those people, Kaylers. It's like you, Iron Dog Reptiles, Snakes on the Plains, Pemberton Boys, Smet Logic Herping, Adventures with Swatchy, people like that. All just amazing channels in their own right. Jack and Dan up in Ohio, those guys are real cool. But anyway, I've been doing some video projects. I've done like some like just dog videos. I'm not asking anybody to go support my dog channel. I'm just kind of not really doing that. But I've been filming a lot of concerts, actually. That kind of opened up. And so that's something I get to do with my buddy Mark, who, dude's in Texas right now, seeing what he can get done on his situation. Hey, Life Freedom, how you doing, man? Great to see you. I've been enjoying your lives quite a bit. I am live. How are you doing? I want to say I've been catching your lives in repeat. I haven't caught you guys on Discord in a while. I kind of feel bad about that, but it just seems like everyone is going on at times when I can't hang out. Hanging in there. I understand that live. But anyway, I just kind of, just kind of got burnout on the whole go live, make shorts. Even though it's kind of like where YouTube is right now. I just kind of want to get back to producing and making full-length videos. And so I've been shooting quite a bit of stuff. I dropped Backyard Wildlife Part 3 last week. If you haven't went by and see that, it's nothing special, but if you like my channel, you'll like it. But that's been like in my video editor since like last October. I just really have been a bum when it comes to editing. I really don't like the editing process. Really want nothing to do with it. I almost wish I could just outsource it, pay someone to do it or something. I feel like I'd probably get more views and stuff too. But it's all good. I just kind of got to this point where it's like I've kind of ran this channel pretty hard for about 4 or 5 years now. And lost about 1,000 hours watch time last time I checked. And that happens with YouTube. You have to like score 4,000 hours in a cumulative year, or 4,000 cumulative hours in a 365-day period to monetize. Now I'm just kind of like, the whole monetization thing seems like it's more trouble than it's worth. I do have one channel that is monetized, and while I don't regret that at all, it's kind of like, now it's like, do I need to do that here? No, I just need to do what I want and have fun with it, and make it fun again. Make YouTube fun again. I'll say that. Mr. J, how you doing? Got to get caught up on your channel, buddy. We just had this early rash of spring, and man, snakes started popping about 2 weeks ago. Amphibians were out a little earlier than usual. Been a lot of tornadoes and storms and things. If you know anything about like reptile and amphibian behavior, that kind of stuff is good for those things. So I've been just kind of like getting out, going field herping, going to like national forests, going to game preserves, really kind of living the best life I can. I'm doing real good, Mr. J. How are you? Let me know in the comments. But it's just kind of been probably about one of the best springs of the last 4 or 5 years, literally. And I'm kind of okay with it because, I just kind of want to get back to doing things the way I want to do them, and I'll put out a video when I want. I'm not going to worry about weekly releases. I was doing that for a while when I was in that monetization grind. Now I'm just kind of like, crap, if I monetize, I'll wind up having to pay taxes or pay more taxes or something. Don't get me started on our government right now. But anyway, that's good to hear, Mr. J. I'm glad to hear you're doing better. But yeah, literally, I just I think I did a live about 2 months ago, which was kind of a send off to Desert Wolf live because he's going to be away from YouTube for a while, doing some career stuff. And I just kind of figured that I'd do a live tonight because I had the time. Busy season coming this year. It's already busy down here, Live Freedom. At least for us. We've got my friend from Grove City, Oil City, somewhere up there, who moved down here to Oklahoma. She's like, it's still kind of, cool up there. And I'm like, yeah, we've had one day down here where I think it already got to 90. It did where we were down in southeastern Oklahoma, I'll say that. We didn't find a lot that day. I kind of think it was too hot too soon that day. But flipping a lot of rocks, looking under a lot of logs. Buddy of mine, the guy he snake hunts with, got actually snake bit last weekend in west of here. They were flipping rocks and man got tagged by a little Massasauga. It can happen. Flipping rocks is not without its dangers. But I had a trip to southeastern Oklahoma with a buddy of mine who's, you know, his channel Snakes on the Plains. Guy's producing excellent work. I'm about ready to just start hiring him to produce my videos because he just knows how to edit things and make them look good. You know, and had a really great trip down there with him. Didn't find our targets, but had a great trip. Oh gosh, Mr. J, I don't see how you're surviving that because me, I'm good for about like 1 to 2 inches of snow a year. Any more than that, it's just like ish. And I know it's still winter in some places up in the mountains and things. But anyway, and me and some other friends, Shay and Heath, went back down to this same area in southeastern Oklahoma. This last time I found a lifer, Texas night snake. That'll be in a video coming up. Not really common to find on this side of the state. You go west to I-35, they're pretty common. I wouldn't say they're pretty common, but they're more common, I'll say that. And really just kind of, like I said, I don't want to say I've like lost complete touch with a lot of people, but like literally, I've just had a lot of life stuff going on. I feel bad because there's a lot of people texting me up to go bird watching or go herping, and it's like I do what I can when I can. My buddy who's out of town in Houston is going seeing, you know, what can be done about his situation. And he's a guy I film concerts with. Maybe he's watching and just hasn't said anything. But I'm crossing my fingers and praying and believing for the best possible outcome for him. You know, he should know that I'm in his corner, and I've got his back as much as I can. But no, I just hadn't done a live in a while, hadn't felt compelled to do one, and just kind of been in one of those funks. I have been working on sharpening up my photography skills. Interestingly enough, I kind of never thought I'd be back into photography, but you know, it's just kind of you know, something that like, oh yeah, try this, try that. I got a new diffuser. I got a new flash remote trigger, which I just have barely learned how to use, and so you can do side lighting and things like that. But anyway, you know, just I'm blessed to have what I have and have the kind of life I have and the friends that I have. The people in my life are so important to me. Yeah, I'm still working with my drones, Mr. J. I just haven't got out and flown a lot. Spring in Oklahoma is very, very windy, so you have to be careful. Because even like a real heavy industrial kind of drone can just go missing. We've had tornadoes and stuff down here quite a bit, and we've had a lot of strong winds, and we had some 60-mile-an-hour winds the other night, so it's just kind of been, you know, a little bit choppy, and definitely going to add some more drone B-roll footage to like my upcoming reptile videos. Because I like Snakes on the Plains, Pemberton Boys, those guys have done it. I've done a little bit of it. I'm going to try and do a little more. And you know, and anyway, it's just all good stuff. It's been a good spring, I'll say that. I kind of feel like I haven't seen a lot of my online friends as much as I'd like. Kind of bums me out a little because like I miss you guys too. Miss you, Mr. J. Miss you, Kaylers. Miss you, Live Freedom. I am definitely rolling playlists. Jack and Dan, Ariel, people like that, you know. Live Freedom, Mr. J. I'm not neglecting your stuff. I'm just a little bit behind. Life kind of gave me some bumps and things in the road. And I was actually able to videotape an old 80s, 90s punk rock band called the Dirty Rotten Imbeciles, otherwise known as DRI. Never really made it like big like Metallica, but they were kind of that kind of music. Um, I'd say a little more punk than something like Metallica or Slayer, but got to actually video one of their concerts. Had a really good time with that, and working with a local band. They're called Fleur, which is French for flower. And I've like taped three or videotaped 3 or 4 of their shows, and that's been kind of a lot of fun. And yeah, it's life happens, Mr. J, but also you kind of do the same thing so long, you kind of get a little just burned out on it. Like I was like, I was right before I came over here to do this live. I was rolling Iron Dogs live, and always have a good time on their lives. Or I was watching it after the fact. Learned some interesting stuff about pixie frogs. I didn't know those things could have 4,000 babies. But anyway, but just to be going live like at a set time every, 2 or 3 days. I mean, for some people, I'm sure it works. I'm sure it's cool. Me, it's kind of helped me to get out and do some music stuff, do some dog videos, do some videos for this channel that are outside the realm of what I would normally do, not just snake stuff. I actually got to tape a killdeer bird the other day doing a defensive display. And I'm kind of expecting to get some hate from that because people are going to be like, why were you disturbing the bird? Well, 2 days later, they mowed down that lot and the bulldozer disturbed it more than I ever could. So if Fish and Game shows up at my house, we'll have the discussion. I was walking my dog. I turned the video on. Hey, I got a video out of it. But yeah, kind of, if you're a fan of my channel, and I know I've got like a small but loyal following, please do be keeping an eye out because I am going to be releasing some things the next few weeks. And I know that when, like I said earlier, when you kind of are, when you don't go live for a while, don't produce anything for a while, you kind of start falling off people's radars. And it's all good. I know that my friends whose channels I support will be there and have my back. They know that I'll have theirs. I might be running a little behind, bear with me, but believe me, it will happen. Definitely will go down. And I probably will work on a little bit of video tonight, just to kick some stuff out of the queue. And I've kind of got my computer so jammed up that there's no memory left. But I'm real bad about starting like 4 projects at the same time and finishing none of them. I'm just one of those, I don't want to say ADHD people, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's ADHD. But it's like I kind of been just, doing that and stuff. And I may shave this year. I may try to shave at some point during the year, although I'm kind of digging what's going on. But yeah, but it's so far I think I've probably already been out more this year than I got out the entire last year. Like I had like 3 or 4 trips last year where I got more than 30 minutes away from the house. So not like I said, I've already done 4 or 5 herping excursions this year, and not always the best finds, but some good finds. So we're gonna roll with it. You're getting into games, Jay. That's cool. I know a lot of people who do a lot of online gaming and stuff like that, and they do those lives with other people and stuff, and that looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty entertaining. I don't know that. I have a guy, I want to say he's in Illinois. It's Sean Mamba Motor Gaming or something, and he does these like flight simulator things where he flies, like he does these like he live streams and fly, and he like basically does what a pilot would do. And he's an old snake guy from way back. I've known him for like 15, 20 years. And he puts out some interesting videos on his channel. And, you know, I don't always catch all of his. I think he does more on Twitch now, and I don't know. It's like I had I had Twitch a while back for some other stuff, and but anyway, I just figured I'd jump on, do a live, say, hey guys, I know that everything's getting lost. I'm putting out a few shorts. I did put out Backyard Wildlife 3 last week. It's not got a lot of traction. I don't expect it to. It's not the best video, but I do get some cool stuff in there. My favorite part is the armadillo digging like a hole by my mailbox, because it's just like, I tried to talk to him. I was actually going to try to pet him and see if I could get it on video, but he like ran off. Most armadillos do. The ground pigeons of Texas that find their way into Oklahoma. It's all good. But Life Freedom, if you're around, I may see if you're on Discord here in a minute. But I'm going to end this pretty quick. I just wanted to throw out a live. I know it's been a while since I've done one. Just kind of been in a funk. I've just kind of been doing creative things, not so worried about staying in one niche and things like that, and working on some photography skills. And so is what it is. Mr. J. Kaler's Aquatics. I really thank you for stopping by, because like I said, I caught one of your lives earlier and really appreciated it. And I don't know, I can only do something so long before I start getting, the mood to do something else. So I'm sure some of you understand that. And Live Freedom, always glad to see a live from you. I'm just sad I don't ever catch them live. But either way, I'm going to look for you on Discord later. If you're not there, no worries at all. I'll catch up to you soon. I've just missed my family from over there, man. You guys are great. You know who you are. But anyway, look for some interesting videos coming. I think I'm going to have some videos this year that are going to be a little bit above what I've normally done. Fingers crossed. Gang, I'm going to log off, and I'm going to go try catch up to Live Freedom and see if we can conspire some stuff. Because, I don't know, what else do you do on a Tuesday night, Wednesday night, one of those nights? Yeah, Live Freedom. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave this open for a moment, because Mr. J may want to... Mr. J and Live Freedom, I think both of those guys do some online gaming. Fortnite, I've heard of Fortnite. I haven't heard of WWE 2K22. I don't know what that is. PlayStation 4. Okay, I got that. I don't think I've played a video game since Pac-Man, guys, honestly. Pac-Man, Frogger, Adventure, Atari 2600, I mean, summer 86. Then I got my driver's license, and then it was about chasing girls. I have no no regrets, I'll say that. But yeah, Mr. J, I think Live was dropping the Discord for you for console and PC players. Mr. J, I don't know if you do Discord. Live Freedom is like a Discord master. And if I understand correctly, Discord was indeed started for the gaming community. I don't know a lot about it. I literally... I'm lucky if I can find like mine and Joker's or mine and Live's chats on Discord. I'm sort of challenged, but anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys for just stopping by. Thank you guys. If you play this later, give me some watch time, man. I appreciate it. Know that I do pay attention to the comments section. I do get people back. I don't, I don't ignore people who don't ignore me. I'll say that much. I know a lot of people that, jump on and, oh, sub me, and they comment on 2 of your videos. They never visit your channel again. Got no time for those people. Kind of figured out who a lot of them are and kind of dropping them. So anyway, that's okay. I'm here to do what makes me happy, not anyone else. So I'm going to go over to Discord here in a minute. see if I can hang out with Live Freedom for a minute, because, God, it's been forever, man. Been missing you and everybody, I'll say that. But you guys take care and be good to each other. Be good to strangers. Be good to animals. Don't be good to anyone who supports gun control. I will say that. Treat those bastards like shit. I shouldn't really say that during a live. Hey, Moon over Miami, how are you doing? But be good to everyone. And definitely thank you for stopping by to check out this live tonight. I appreciate it. Appreciate the watch time, stuff like that. Not nearly as concerned about it as I once was, but anyway, life changes all the time. I'll see you guys later.